Hiya, Dr. Allison J.K. here, and I want to talk to you about your divine right to wealth and prosperity. Now, I know that could bring up all sorts of of course I have a right, or what do you mean I have a right, or isn't that entitled? Just shh. And let's let something different in that can create a different outcome more than anything you could have imagined was even possible. And why I say that is because of the decades I have spent working with people on clearing back to the house consciousness, the subconscious and unconscious blocks, and even the conscious mind's blocks, because it's you that is rejecting that wealth and prosperity. It's not about society. It's not about the socioeconomics or the sociopolitical aspects of however you were born and whatever gender you are, and all of the totally reasonable, rational explanations that you can point to justify proving she's wrong. I don't have a divine right to wealth and prosperity. Otherwise, all of humanity would be not suffering and not in poverty and having the wealth and prosperity. And I'm going to say something that's really, as somebody who has a background in politics and a master's in it. When I graduated, I got, okay, Allison, if you want to create more change, work one consciousness at a time, not from this political perspective. And so that's what I've done since 97. So you're rejecting money. It's not rejecting you. All of our power remains and resides in our unconscious and subconscious and conscious minds, beliefs, storylines, expectations, and then what we project out from those expectations and those judgments and evaluations. And a lot of them form when we're kids and we're looking around on planet Earth. How does it work here? Or traumas, or even past life, or karma, or conditioning, or imprints from our parents. There's lots of different sources that cause us to have the thoughts and beliefs that we don't hear. Blocks are not conscious. We may see us say we want to have ease with money, we want to have more wealth and prosperity, and not making choices that allow for that or choose that actively. That's the blockage. So it can seem like I'm up against outside forces. I'm up against the economy. I'm up against the interest rates. I'm up against blah, blah, blah. But the nature of the times that we're in, it is to rise above any of that victim talk, including and especially where it's actually a vibration I've been working with since 2011, abundance for all. Depending on where you live on the planet, you can see the earth creating life in all of the ways that we used to trade before it was paper currency. There were shells, there were beads, there were rocks, then there was metal, and then it became paper currency. But it all comes from the earth, and our earth is abundant. I live in Florida, and my dad does too, and he a lot of the times complains about how much yard work is needed down here compared to the New England town we came from, because it's always growing. So and we have to cut it back. So abundance is there. It's the inherent nature of proliferation, of growth. We don't grow down, we grow up. Tree branches don't grow down except for one tree on the planet. They grow up. Growth, abundant life. So I know your mind can be having excuses not to believe this, but I don't want to go there yet. That's not what, or here now. That's not what we're doing here now. I just want to remind you of where your power is, which is to clear the blockages in the back of your house consciousness so that you can then begin to stop rejecting having ease, having comfort, treating your body well, being in a lovely home that makes your heart feel safe and secure. And you can start welcoming it because it's there all the time. There's not a shortage of money on this planet, as we are seeing some of the effects of. There's a shortage of people allowing themselves to choose it and have it because of a lot of stuff we've been told for centuries. Blessings.